What is up, guys? Topic Actor Screen, more Brave Frontier content, and today we have for you Brave Frontier Globals. This is Karl's Grand Quest 100% complete. I'm going to fast forward through the first battle of Graham because I mean it's just with 3 squads and it's fairly easy. And then I have the Awakened Graham and regular speed. But this was one of the more easier Grand Quests, to be honest. It was actually very easy. The hardest one I think is Groudon's because of the pattern of the final boss is ridiculous, and it changes when it wants to. But like I said, this is one of the more easier ones to do on 100%. All of them you have to do multiple times to get 100%, which can be kind of annoying, but for the rewards it's worth it and whatnot. But I will try. Next one will try to be Serious. If not, it'll be Growl's, because Serious is very annoying. I hate doing hers. I didn't even finish it on Japan, so I don't even have 6-star Seria on Japan, which is a shame. But everybody else have 6-star besides Paris, because I don't have Paris yet. But all you got to do is go through with, you have to beat Graham with everybody once by themselves, and then after that you go through it again. Make sure you grab the chest on Serious side twice, because you got to fight Van Lucy and I forgot the other one's name. Grab the chest on the Summoner side. After you do all that, you should have, I think it's 60% complete after you do all that. Then after that you take Karl's team first before you move anyone else. You take Karl's team, you take him to keep him on the very left side of his trail to awaken his new powers, and after that you will have 80% complete. And after you have, I think it's 85 or 80%, whichever, it doesn't matter. I mean you'll know you have one left to do. But after that, his new powers will awaken, and then you take all 3 squads. You get Karl 2 grams to the boss spot first before anyone else, so you don't activate a grand battle with the Summoner or Serious team. And after you do that, you get everybody on the boss tile and you fight Graham. This is post Graham, after you beat Graham once with the Karl with 3 squads. You got to beat him twice with 3 squads. So that's post Graham, and now we're about to fight Awakened Graham, which is only done with Karl's team when you get to use the 6-star evolution, which is, I love his 6-star evolution. Is one of the better mock units other than Groudon's. Everybody is useful, but one of my favorites has to be Karl, just because it's Karl. Karl 6-star is amazing, to be honest. He's useful for anything. He's kind of OP when he does his SPB, because it adds a it adds a buff for him, an attack buff, a defense buff. I think his recovery buff as well. I think he buffs everything along with all the other attack buffs, which is in a sense it can be OP depending on what units you use, and it is very useful, especially if he has the lower defense. He buffs his own defense plus another buff from any other unit, which is really good, and it's fun to use him. But my team setup for Awakened Graham is Aaron. Aaron is not at UBB yet. He is at SPB 4 or 5. Then we have Ivorus. I haven't even unlocked her SPB because I just don't see no use for her SPB. I mean, there is a use for it, and to get her UBB, she gets an automatic Angel Auto buff, which I really like. But I haven't had time. I've been working on everybody else, and Ivorus is the least one I need to work on at the moment, because I can just use her BB and spam her BB with an attack, a heal, and a debuff. I mean, it cures debuffs, which is really good. Then we have Fiva. Of course, you know my baby's already maxed out. Then we have Lava. Lava, I'm working on maxing out. She already has her UBB. We have Karl, 6-star Karl. You can't use his SPB yet. And then we have Selena. Of course, she's maxed out. Well, not completely. Her health is not completely maxed out. Okay, now let's tell you why I brought these certain units. I brought mostly dark units because he's a dark unit. I was gonna bring a couple light units, but I thought about it. I was like, no, it's gonna ruin it. So I brought Aaron for the mitigation plus defense buff up. Plus he also he boosts your BB gauge. I think it's by 4 BCs or 5 BCs, which can be very useful when someone doesn't get their BB or SBB when you need it. Iris is of course to heal and cure debuffs. Fiva, of course, she's my leader for the BC and AC drop increase. Lava is a really good one for this because she boosts your BB, SBB, and UBB modifier by 200%. I think her SBB is 200%, her UBB is 500%, but she boosts your BB, SBB, and UBB damage modifier on top of whatever attack buffs you have there, which is very good. And then we have Selena here for her, just in case like everyone dies, her automatic angel auto buff plus her heal every turn, which is very good. But that's the team setup, nothing very special. It was very good team setup with no light attribute added. I should have brought somebody that had a light attribute, but because it would have been a little bit faster. But I like this way. It was fun. I like doing the grand quest. I'm gonna, like I said, most likely Groudons will be next. But I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward through the rest of this because it's just the battle, and I'll see you guys later. So that's it for the video, guys. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be back to stream more Brave Frontier content soon. Peace. Is just for medals, but you better farm it while you can. Good thing global has